Hey, what's up everyone? This is Silver Slayer. Thank you for tuning into this video. Now, silver prices are essentially irrelevant to very large extents if you think about it. Why is that though? That's because silver's real value is the metal content inside of the coin, not the spot price attached to it. The spot price attached to it is just showing how much this coin would be sold for in US dollar terms or in fiat currency terms. But that price we know has been manipulated for thousands of years, and it's man-made. It's not real. Silver's real value, when it comes down to it at the end of the day, is the 1 ounce of silver inside of the coin, not the spot price attached to it. So I made a video the other day and I talked about kind of freestyling my videos, more open-ended, kind of just going with it, and that video did extremely well. So I know that you guys like when I share my perspectives, my opinion on the silver markets, moreover than spending an entire video on one single topic. So this video is going to be one of those free-flowing videos again. So yes, there is a topic of fake silver and how spoofing has hurt markets, but I'm going to do it a lot more openly, a lot more casually. It's almost like I'm just sitting down having a conversation with you guys. So first off, I want to say silver, right now, the prices are irrelevant. They go up, they go down, right? That's with any market, any investment. If you are a hardcore stacker like I am, then you're not worried about prices for the next 20, 30 years anyway. So the day-to-day prices is basically just, it's TV news. It's irrelevant. Unless you're maybe in the market of marginal trading or trying to use the gold to silver ratio to trade or earn gold or free silver, whatever the case is. Or if you're looking about, you want to capitalize and sell a little bit, then yes, I could see it. But most of us, we have plenty of silver. We're not trying to sell anytime soon. So all that, the craziness, the chaos, the controversy right now that's going on, leave it for the birds. It's whatever. The price goes up a couple cents one day, it goes down a couple cents. It goes up $1 over a couple weeks, it'll drop $1. As long as it's gradually going upwards, that's healthy. And that's exactly what silver's doing. So, anyways, fake silver. There's a lot of fake silver out there. There's fake silver on eBay, a lot of fake silver on eBay, and that's why I definitely try to warn my audience to beware when you're buying on eBay. Be extremely, extremely careful. Why? Because if there's $1 to be made somewhere, someone's going to make it. Morals or no morals. So if someone gets their hands on a whole bunch of silver, or quote-unquote silver that looks like silver, and they can make a fortune off of it, they're going to do it. And eBay has no refund policy, so it's not like, oh, I'll just get my money back. No, your money's good as gone. You got scammed. But there's other ways besides just that simple cut and dry scamming on eBay. There are more manipulative, more dark ways to do it as well. Manipulation of silver, and that is spoofing. This is where the big boys play, not just people like you and I that can go on eBay and trick someone into buying a fake silver coin. There's an entire market and industry. The biggest banks in the world, JP Morgan, Merrill Lynch, the Dutch bank. The big boys, they're even doing it, but they're not doing it the way that we do. They go this route called spoofing. And then let me tell you what spoofing is. So they go on an exchange, right? They go on an exchange to buy silver ETFs. And they'll buy millions, if not billions of dollars in silver. Place the order. They'll place the order in to buy all this silver. So silver's volume is going through the roof. Everyone else on the exchange is like, whoa, silver's being bought up, bought up, bought up. So then everyone else starts buying it, thinking that these people are actually buying it. And then you know what they do? They cancel the order before it actually goes through. So then all these other people actually did buy it when they actually didn't. So that whole volume was all false. It was a false flag. Now, what that does to the exchanges is it drastically can hurt people's money, because they're misled. They got scammed into thinking something it was, but it wasn't, and it's highly illegal. And 3 of J.P. Morgan's employees got caught doing this, and they're actually in prison. It's a punishable crime, and 3 of their employees got arrested. It's a punishable crime, and they're looking much deeper into J.P. Morgan because I'm sure that there a lot more than just 3 people got caught. I bet those 3 people are the ones that they purposely wanted to take the rap for, but the big boys are still out there probably doing it. And it's not just with Merrill Lynch, the Dutch bank, or J.P. Morgan. I'm sure this goes on much deeper, much, much, much greater levels. So that begs the question of, if silver spoofing, is silver in a bubble then? If markets are being manipulated by these people, either keeping the prices extremely low for their own satisfactions, for their own greediness, or rising the prices, then is silver price even relevant? Is it even real? Is there any natural price here? Or is it all just constructed by man trying to manipulate the price to stay at a certain level? And that's a good question. I'm sure some of silver's natural price does come out, but a lot of it has to do with spoofing. A lot of it is manipulated, which sucks, but luckily they are cracking down. Luckily they are cracking down more, and more people will get arrested, and hopefully this kind of scares people off to say, hey, you can't do this. When I was reading the article, they compared it to real estate. They said spoofing is just like real estate, You market a house way higher than it is, and then when someone buys it, it's like, no, that's a whole different ball game. That's you can't even compare an exchange where you're influencing other people's decisions. No, that's not the same type of thing. I see where they were trying to go for, but no, it just not. And I'm not hearing it, right? They were trying to use any excuse not to go to prison, but no, and we've seen this before. We saw this before with the Dutch bank, or actually it was J.P. Morgan this time, with Bitcoin. They went on national TV, all over social media, saying, and this was at the very peak of Bitcoin. Bitcoin was skyrocketing. And they went on and said, Bitcoin is a scam. Do not buy Bitcoin. Do not buy Bitcoin. J.P. Morgan himself says this. Called Bitcoin a scam. So everyone freaked out. Oh, Bitcoin's a scam. I need to sell it, sell it, sell it, sell it, sell it. Millions, if not billions of dollars in Bitcoin are sold. The price shoots down. And then you know what happens? J.P. Morgan ends up buying millions and millions of dollars in Bitcoin right after the price shot down. So he knew that he could go on air, tell everyone it's a scam. It would shoot the price down so he can get it for cheaper. He did it all. His only intent was to get it for cheaper because he thought the price was too high, and he wanted to get his positioning in cheaper. So he used the media, he used people's emotions to do that. And they got caught doing that. You know why? Because the blockchain stores every transaction on a public database, and we all saw J.P. Morgan buying up millions and millions and millions of dollars in Bitcoin right after that happened for a lot cheaper. Smart move, but is it illegal? So markets have been manipulated as early as people can think. In the 30s, FDR changed the gold to silver ratio from 16 to 1 to 75 to 1. Overnight. It's not like it just happened slowly. No, he literally went in and put the ratio from 16 to 1 to 75 to 1. He made silver dirt cheap, almost unbelievably undervalued. And it never really recovered from then. What would have happened if the ratio never would have hit that high in the 30s? Where would silver be now? Would it still be in that 16 to 1 ratio? Probably. Because after that, it really took off of left field, and silver was looked at as the poor man's gold. So there's a lot of BS that goes on where money lies. Anytime someone can make $1, they're going to make that dollar, regardless of what their moral capacity is. So anyways, I hope you enjoyed this video. This was a more laid back type of video. I think the markets are still in a good place right now. Have we hit the bottom? Are we going to start rallying? Who knows? I'm not too worried about it. I inform you guys and gals on a day-to-day basis because this is my job, literally, to do so. But it doesn't mean I'm always buying silver. There's always a right time. There's always a right time to buy silver, but that time is not always right now, right? Sometimes just patience is key. Patience is key. Sometimes it's better to just hold off. You don't always have to be buying, selling, or trading. Sometimes you can just hold, right? So anyways, I'm going to wrap this video up here. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, make sure to smash the like button. I would love to hear your thoughts on this. If you want to add any side points or whatever, make sure to smash the like button though, because that really is what helps the video out the most. Thanks for tuning in. This was Silver Slayer. I'll see you guys soon. Peace.